Alright, so if you are going to be making assets for PlantSide 2 and that aren't decals or something of that nature, you're going to need to download the Player Test Server, or PTS for short. Now, why you need to download this is because it comes with a program called the PS Viewer, and it also comes with all the textures and the 3D models, base models that you're going to need for modeling stuff. For instance, to make a helmet, you're going to need the head or the heads that are used in game to model your helmet around, to make sure that it fits, to make sure everything lines up properly. So all this comes with the Player Test Server, which you can download from this website right here, from the site here. There will be a link in the description. After you read through all of this, you can get down here, right here, to where it says you can find the server client here. Click on that. It will open a page, and you can download it. It's basically the same thing as the normal PlantSide 2 launcher. Once you have it installed, all your files will be there, and we will get to that in another video. If you are wanting to make assets for EverQuest or any of the other games that might possibly come out by Daybreak that are allowing Player Studio stuff, you will probably have something different. And for EverQuest, the Player Studio Viewer comes with the normal launcher. You'll also be making your own textures with that. They won't be provided like they are for PlantSide 2. Alright, so now while this is downloading, you're going to want to go to the Player Studio website. Now there again, there will be a link to this in the description. This is going to be your main source of information. It's also going to be where you come to submit stuff. So for instance, how to get started. This is a little guide that may help you some. May have some other stuff you may want to look at. Submit an item. We will be looking at that in a second, but that's where you also go to submit your items once they are finished. Submission status, what you look at to see what your submission, if it's been accepted or if it needs work. We will get to that in another video. Join the discussion. We will get to that in a minute. That is a very good place that you need to go. Tax forms. Now, with tax forms, you will have to fill these out. This is a one-time charge of $10 as well. You can pay that with PayPal, I believe, and with a credit card. Possibly some other forms of payment as well. Like I said, that will be a one-time submission, charge, but you do have to fill it out. Otherwise, your submissions cannot get accepted. Any of them. None of them can get accepted unless you fill that out. So it's very important. Okay, so now let's take a look at submit an item. The reason we are going to look at this is to see what items you can submit currently. This is an easy way to check. So if you click on that, you will come to this website right here. You can read through this if you want. But what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to select a game, press the drop down menu, and we're going to select PlantSide 2, and we want to make let's see, a helmet, for instance. So you click on here, let's come down here, helmet, yep, it's still accepted. Camouflage, however, are not accepted. If it says temporarily closed, obviously you can't submit to this at this time. Now these may open up again. That is dependent on PlantSide 2's dev team. I don't know if these will ever get opened again though. But this is an easy way to check to see if what you want to make is available. This area is available to submit to. Quick note about decals. While decals are accepted, they do not make much money. So if you're doing this for the money, it is strongly advised that you make something other than decals. Okay, so now if you go back to this and press join the discussion, it will take you to the Player Studio forums. Now, if you're not signed in, the only things you will see are these right here, which is fine. But if you also want to check submissions, these will open up if you sign in. So if you want to see if somebody has commented on your submission, you will be able to go to this link right here. For instance, I'm the last one who submitted, as you can see here. So you can see if somebody has commented on your submission. But we are going to go to this one right here. So if you click on that, it will take you here. This is a place where you can post pictures of your designs. You can ask any questions that you may be having. If you have a question about, let's say, Blender, which we will get to Blender and Maya in another video, probably in the next one. Or it might be in the first one before this. I don't know. Anyway, if you have any questions of how to do some modeling, anything like that, you can come here and ask them. Post videos, ask for advice on something that you're making, anything like that. It can be posted here. You can comment on other people's design, stuff like that. There's also other, as you can see, these are pinned. These are some other things to look at if you'd like to know, where's that? What is TR? If you go there, you will see a bit of a description of what the TR design style is, or helmet creators please read, or VS, what their design style is, which is very important when you are making 3D assets, and especially for getting them accepted. Now, something else you're going to need to do first off as well or at least before you submit an item, is you're going to need to download this. Now, I mentioned the PS Viewer earlier. If you click on this link, it will come to here. Now, like I said, I mentioned the PS Viewer earlier. That's what you're getting with the Playtest server, or PlanetSide test server. However, the version that comes with the current server is broken. So you're going to have to use this standalone version. It is a bit older and it doesn't have all the textures, so that's why you're downloading this one. Some of the textures on the new one have been edited, so you'll be pulling them from this one and putting them on this one. All you have to do is download this right here. If you have problems with this, let me know in the comments or something like that, or on Twitter. I have uploaded this to my Google Drive because a lot of us have had problems. I finally got downloaded, and anyway, I will send you a download link where you can download the standalone launcher. But thank you to Jerry Rowe, I believe is how you say his name, for providing this. Okay, so I think that is pretty much the end of this video. So if you have any questions, like I said, leave them in the description below. Not description, but comments below. If you have there may be other things in the description as well, so make sure to check that out. And I will see you in the next video.